Hello, Plex here, welcome back, and today we're going to try out some gameplay on the very new iPad 2018 model which I bought after the last HANDCAM video got such good reviews. So as usual we're going to be landing in boot camp and quickly looting up. I prefer to land on one of the side buildings while playing solo versus squad, as there is a very random chance of dying if I land in the main building, and then the enemies have an opportunity to find the guns before I do, which makes it very unfair. So I can hear enemies up ahead, so I'll put the scopes on the edge of the walls, just so I can get some faster reaction times in if they do happen to pop out. However, they don't, so we're going to proceed through the building and then up the stairs. I can hear someone close by, so that was a bit of a close one. Fortunately, these reaction speeds are really good on the iPad considering it's so big, so it's so easy to see the enemies. So it appears as though we've taken out one group of people, so we'll quickly loot them up and look for other enemies. So I recently upgraded to the iPad Pro 2018 since so many of you guys liked my previous HANDCAM video. I found on the 2018 version it's much easier to use 7 fingers as there's a much more room to be able to move them around. Also, I'm loving this extreme FPS, which is 60 frames per second. Of the lean coming in nice and handy. I've been trying to learn how to lean left and right while shooting at the enemies in order to be able to move my hitbox in a faster way when spraying at enemies. Here is my first vehicle fail. In this game we're going to be playing aggressive, so we'll quickly grab a car and then we'll head off to Paradise to see if there are any enemies there. However, if you've seen my Instagram, you probably know that I am the worst vehicle driver in the world, so it doesn't come as a surprise that I hit a few rocks here and there. Like this video if you've ever had these fails yourself, and tell me in the comments below how you've had them. I'd love to know. Here is my second vehicle fail. So, in case you didn't know, usually you can flip an upturned vehicle by throwing a grenade underneath it, and here is my third vehicle fail. However, with my amazing vehicle luck, this doesn't seem to have gone to plan either. So we've given up on the vehicles because clearly the Pubg gods don't want me to drive. So it looks like I've been drinking a little bit too much vodka today. So I can see the airdrop up ahead, however my vehicle skills is clearly coming to my aid once again. And here is my last vehicle fail. I feel sorry for my character. From the amount of vehicle damage that he's probably has some sort of brain tumor or brain dysfunction. So if you guys didn't know, on Pubg the frame rate at low FPS is 20 frames per second, and the frame rate at medium FPS is 25 frames per second, and the frame rate at high FPS is 30 frames per second. However, if you've got one of the more high-end devices, you may be able to use Ultra FPS or Extreme FPS, which is 45 and 60 respectively. I prefer not to take the Groza as I don't like the recoil. I much prefer the recoil of the M16. For close range, I don't mind, I can use the Groza. However, the thing I really like about the M416 is that medium range, you're able to switch it to single fire and then use it as a DMR instead of a gun to spray with. So I got the 2018 11-inch model. However, I highly don't recommend that you guys use that one because the Pubg mobile app hasn't supported full screen on it yet. If you're going to get the 11-inch, I would definitely wait until Tencent has released an optimization. So I can see the drop approaching, so I'm going to look around for enemies as there are usually also people going for the airdrop as well. Down below I see 2 people. So I know I've damaged them significantly. It's a rather heroic move by that guy, however that clearly didn't pay off. another team. Here you can clearly see the use of the lean coming in nice and handy. And I just run out of bullets. Great one. He's knocked out, meaning there's still one enemy left. I hear him coming towards me, so you know what? Here we go. We're going to take the grenade out. We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it, boys. Here goes the best play of the month. Oh, wow, I just love it when that happens. Boy, that feels good. That is why we play Pubg. For those moments like that. Man, so many boxes. This is heaven. Heaven for me. When we die, I don't imagine that we go to heaven. I imagine we just go to a place where there's just full of loot boxes and crates full of suppressors and 8x scope M416s, you know. Oh, and there's one more. I lean to the side while firing in order to change the position of my hitbox. It also makes it harder for enemies to headshot you, as what quite a lot of players do is they aim for the body and then naturally with the recoil the gun sprays up towards the head. However, if you're leaning, then obviously the bullets that would have hit the upper torso and the neck and the head obviously not going to hit. So that's why I'm learning to start using lean, which is particularly handy with the 7-finger claw method, which is aided a lot by this new iPad Pro 2018, which I'm absolutely loving at the moment. Anyway, this has been my HANDCAM video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.